Hello once again, welcome back. In the previous video we had talked about how to create a cPanel, and for us to create a cPanel you log into your web hosting manager and then you come at the top here, you just click on create and it gives you a form where you fill the form. It's a straightforward kind of process which doesn't need any technical kind of skill. So after you create your cPanel, you will click on this cPanel logo here. It will take you to this dashboard where we talked about adding your email. If you would like to create emails for your clients, this is the interface where you click on email and then you start creating. It's also a form. You type your username, you type your password, you repeat the password, and the email is created. The same like creating a Gmail account. It doesn't take long time. You can just create several as you want. And then if you have coded your website or an application or any other program, you will have to click on the file manager. It takes you to the file manager dashboard where you look for public HTML folder and then you upload your script. It will be published under that domain. And if you would like to install WordPress, you come down here, you click on this WordPress toolkit, or maybe you click on this side here, or maybe here. All of them are the same, or you can come to Soft Atlas down here. It takes you to this dashboard where you select your domain and then you install. So the purpose of this lesson is to secure your website. One reason why we need to secure our website is whenever you're dealing with applications, sometimes you will have some data, personal information that you'll store in your website, and you need to protect that. The main thing we need is this SSL certificate here. The S that you add to this HTTPS secures your website, and once it's published, you will have this padlock here. Any website that has got this padlock, that means it's secured and hackers cannot get access to your database. So the first thing is you will have these protocols here: HTTP without S, and then there's HTTP with S. You will select this one first, the one with the S, and then you go ahead and select your domain. I had talked about my main website which you are watching this video on. It's installed under this domain, so I went and created another subdomain which I'm going to use here as an example. I would fill the details here. Admin is my username because I will delete this later. Don't always use admin as your username if you're using WordPress. It's very easy to remember, and hackers know they can hack your website if you use a username like this and then you don't change the password. For WordPress, the password is always password, and if you don't change it, it will work, but hackers are able to hack your website, and that's why it's recommended you have to set a very different password for your website and then an admin user for your website. The other thing is the email. In default, WordPress will create a demo email which is admin@yourdomainname.com. You see, I didn't even create this email before, it's just created in default. And lastly, the email you would insert here is the email which you would send the installation details. So I will click install without changing anything, and we watch what's happening behind the scene. It will tell us that we have to wait for 3 to 4 minutes, but in reality it doesn't take even a minute. It will count only around 20 seconds and then installation is supposed to be done. As you see, it has already created our website. If you click on this URL here, it takes us to our website, and here if you click on this link, it logs in to your website without even setting the password. Okay, so our website came with the padlock, and sometimes it might not come with the padlock. And how do we now navigate this challenge? For example, if you had installed your WordPress and it doesn't have this padlock, you come and add a new plugin here. You will install a plugin that will add for you your SSL certificate, and it will encrypt your website without needing to purchase any add-on or without having to invest anything. The plugin name is Real Simple SSL. You search for that, Really Simple SSL. Sorry for typo. And you will find it. It's this one here by Really Simple Plugins. You click on install. It takes around 6 seconds for it to install, and then you click on activate. This is in case you don't have this padlock. That's another way to encrypt your website. You download this plugin and definitely it will add for you this SSL. It might log your website out and then you will re-log in again so that it confirms you are the owner and it's not an hacker that's trying to hack your website. So I click on activate and it should work. but currently it's working. Sometimes it doesn't work, and that's why you need that. But anyway, that is it. Once your website is encrypted, this is now the right time. For example, if this was a website you created for another freelancer who hosted with you, you would send them the email address you use for installing this WordPress website, and also the password at the same time, so that they're able to log in and they could pick up from there to design the website for the client. Otherwise, that's a very short one. I hope you get a lot of benefit from this. In case you run into any troubles in future, um, feel free to comment down under this lesson. Here there's a comment section under the lesson. You have to send me a message, or maybe you join the previous Facebook group we are shared at the beginning of the course. Otherwise, thank you. See you in the next lesson.